Tonight, we begin with gripping details of an affidavit filed by 9 officers of the disbanded DCI Special Services Unit, the SSU. The 9 who were arrested in connection with the alleged abduction of 2 Indian nationals and their taxi driver now allege political persecution, stating that their arrests followed statements made by President William Ruto during his Mashujaa Day speech.
Well, DCI Chief Inspector Peter Muthee, who is accused of leading the operation, has stated that the charges against him were politically instigated. In separate affidavits filed in court, the 9 have distanced themselves, questioned why the arrests specifically targeted officers from the Directorate of Criminal Investigations. Now, the hearing of the case is expected to start next week. The story was produced by Citizen TV's Gatete Njoroge.
Arrange them properly.
In his replying affidavit filed in court, Chief Inspector Peter Muthee, who has been accused of being the commander of the team that abducted Mohammed Zaid, Zulfikar Ahmed and Nicodemus Mwangi, has denied the accusation level against him. Muthee has also denied that his communication with his colleagues on the fateful night was in respect to the abduction mission. The Chief Inspector says he's not in a position of interfering with the ongoing investigation, as he has never worked in cahoots with the other security agencies. Muthee has also challenged his arrest pending investigations and also the application to have his DNA sample taken, saying there is a likelihood for his DNA to be planted on the items recovered from Aberdare National Park. The senior officer also claims that his case is politically instigated, as President William Ruto had issued directions on the same during Mashujaa Day celebrations. On his part, Francis Ndonye has denied the claims that he was the driver of the Subaru that allegedly intercepted the 2 Indians and their driver on July 23rd. Ndonye claims he was off duty from 22nd to 24th of July and had traveled to Makindu, Makueni County to visit his family. He says he never took part in any operation concerning planning and execution of the abduction of the 2 Indians. Ndonye also claims that the case seems to target DCI officers, yet a multi-agency operation involves officers from more than 8 security organs. The officer also challenged the 30-day detention being sought by the prosecution to complete investigations into the case. Ndonye also wants the Internal Affairs Unit to reveal to court the question of the nationality of the 2 Indians and the reasons as to why they were in the country prior to their disappearance. Joseph Mbugu, another former member of the disbanded special unit, has also distanced himself from allegations that he participated in the abduction of the trio. Mbugu has also challenged the Internal Affairs Unit for arresting him before conducting investigations. John Mwangi, who has been accused of being the driver of the vehicle that took the 2 Indians and their driver to Aberdare National Park, where they are believed to have been dumped, says the claims are baseless and lack supporting documentation. Mwangi, who is also opposed to his DNA samples being taken for profiling on the basis that the Internal Affairs Unit has not indicated with certainty which items they intend to compare the DNA samples with. On his part, Stephen Luseno, who was among the 5 former SSU members who were arrested on Wednesday, has dismissed the allegations that he was part of the team stationed at the residence of the 2 missing Indian nationals at Ole Sereni area, and that he trailed them on the night that they were allegedly abducted. Luseno says that prior to his arrest, he had never heard of the 3 missing persons. Paul Njogu, Simon Gikonyo, David Chepcheng and Joseph Mwenda have also denied participating in the trailing, abduction and dumping of the 3 missing persons. They have also challenged the application by the Internal Affairs Unit to detain them for 30 days. The accused persons have also opposed the DNA test and have asked for alternative tests to be carried out at the government chemist, and that their representatives should be present during the whole process of sampling and matching of the samples.